What's up, guys? It's your girl Kenzel here with 420 Intuition, and welcome back to my channel. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Well, welcome, guys. This is going to be for a celebrity requested reading for Chrisean Rock, okay? This is going to be a solo reading for her love, her money, her blocks in life, and basically what's kind of like the next outcome or what the next steps of her life is going to take her. Keep in mind, if you guys know more tea than I do, feel free to comment below and let your girl know. And lastly, if there's any other celebrity or celebrity couple you'd like for me to read for, feel free to comment below and I'll add them to the list. Okay, so enough for the talking, let's get right into it. We're gonna get over the overall energy for Chrisean Rock. Okay, so let's get some oracle cards first. Let's get some money. We have overspending and money tree. My only advice is don't MC hammer yourself. You know, don't overly spend. Don't be too cocky because you are the trending topic right now. You know, people are finicky. I don't mean to shit on anybody's parade as far as their celebrity status or anything like that. But, you know, people, we're finicky people. One minute we love you, the next minute we hate you. And then the minute after that, we don't even remember who you are. That happens to a lot of people out there. So I think Spirit's trying to tell her, yes, money, you know, it's money tree, but eventually the branches are going to die up and it's going to get winter and it's not really going to breed anything, but just have empty branches. So keep in mind, Chrisean, just definitely watch out for your money. We'll see if the cards align with that. All right, so let's get into the love here. So what we have here is we have unrequited love. I mean, we kind of know who that's about. That's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. And then we have release your ex. So I think Spirit's actually getting on her head right now that infamous relationship that she has with Blueface Baby, I mean, we see it just crashing and burning. I don't really feel like they're really going to reconcile through this. I think that she still has a lot of love for him. She's possibly just, you know, forcing herself to move on. But Spirit's just like telling her, all right, now is the time. Yeah, we have coffee cup, and then we have seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third-party interference. I think what's happening, obviously we're seeing that too, while she's releasing her ex, there is going to be a new contender coming. But here's the thing. I don't know if this third-party interference is talking about Chrisean and Blueface, this new love life of hers. You see this, you know, third party, or it's the new person she's dealing with. There might be some drama that pops up with this person. I would not be surprised if somebody tries to pop up with some drama later on in regards to their newfound relationship, trying to say it's not what it seems or something like that, or trying to get in between whoever this new guy she's dealing with or talking to. But I think they are actually building a good, solid friendship. I think that this is kind of giving me some energy of partly taking it slow, you know, really trying to get to know each other over a cup of coffee, you know, really getting to know the person. And then also, you know, flirting and stuff like that. But the seduction part, I think there could be third-party situations, and I wouldn't be surprised if some of those popped up. We have childhood trauma and I wish to be like you. So I don't know exactly who she's talking about as far as I wish to be like you. Maybe I don't know. That's interesting that she's wishing to be like someone. Maybe as far as how quickly Blue seems to have moved on. I don't know. I don't know if they're like, you know, this is just a train wreck. And sometimes I love watching and sometimes like, okay, whatever. But for this situation, I wish to be like you. That's interesting. That definitely could be someone. Maybe she wants to be like her mother. I don't know, maybe because it says some childhood trauma. So maybe the reason why she's always kind of attached to love. Does she know her father? I don't know if you guys know if she knows her father or not. I don't know if she's trying to replace her dad in a sense of always wanting kind of that fatherly figure. And maybe, you know, Blue always says, you know, welcome to the circus. It's my way or the highway type shit. So he was trying to be like a daddy to her. So I think that's what kind of kept her in the situation. It could have been some father-like issues. I think I wish to be like you. This could be admiration as far as his success. It could be towards her again. Something's telling me like a mother figure, maybe the strength of her mom and what her mom went through. She wished she could be as strong as her. I don't know, but that's a very deep thing to say. That shows a lot of someone trying to change or someone trying to grow. All right, so let's get into the tarot cards, okay? So her overall energy right now, oh, look at that growth. We have Scorpio energy with the death card here. Endings with new beginnings, you know, different chapters moving on. I don't feel like her and Blue are really gonna, I don't feel like they're gonna sincerely get back together. I think she's actually kind of done. Underlying energy over that is Queen of Pentacles, upright nurturing, practicing providing financially, a working parent. Again, I think she's trying to have a new beginning and really grasp, take a hold of the single mother energy. I think she's just really going to focus. She has this energy around her of just changing herself, transitioning, becoming an adult, becoming more grown, and mainly doing a lot for her family and be doing a lot, especially for her child. I think she's a really big breadwinner for her family. Now, I know her sister is growing her fan base as well, but I think a lot of it's on her shoulders or has been on her shoulders, you know? So she's just kind of just working and waiting for all the hard work and the fruits of her labor. She just needs to mainly focus on herself. And I think that's what she's going to start doing. We're going to start seeing less. I think we're going to try, excuse me, this is giving me vibes. We're going to start seeing less of her as far as, excuse me, the circus aspect, less of her and more hard work from her. I think she's really focusing on grinding. I think she's focusing and it's hitting her like, oh shit, I really have to start providing for people. All right, so let's go ahead and get the overall money energy, what the cards are saying for her money. I think this is good energy so far. Money, we have 5 of Swords, 9 of Wands, 4 of Cups. You better watch the overspending. You could be running into, you know, there is some abusive relationships. A lot of her money, again, was tied into this abusive type of relationship. So this is her trying to defend herself, right? Trying to disconnect from the situation. But her love and her money are two hand in hand. That's why I said, watch out how you're spending. Because, baby, no offense, sweetheart, a lot of your money is coming from this drama situation. So if you really need to understand, if you are going to remove yourself from the situation, a lot of these money deals and a lot of this popularity, if that drama subsides, a lot of your fans with that might subside. You might stop trending because, again, we're fickle ass people. Give me more on her money situations. Why is this 5 of Swords here? I honestly feel like it could be, there's some money missing. Give me more for 5 of Swords. I heard money missing. Chariot, something you couldn't move forward through. So one contract in. So right now, I think she's in a weird place right now. Give me more for the 5 of Swords. Give me more. I think the reason why she's not really moving forward a lot when it comes to that is because she needs to figure out a team, a plan. She needs to have some guidance. Yeah, Queen of Swords energy. 4 of Wands. Why are you worried about love? The reason why I feel like her money possibly is going to get, it's just like the love is overshadowing the money. 5 of Swords. Yeah, there's a lot of disagreements with moving forward, their roles in their life. This is, to me, this is Jaden too, as far as the Queen of Swords came out. A lot of that storyline here is making sense. That's why it was never going to be anything. The door is always going to be closed. She wants to talk about love. But her money and her love is so tied. She has to really defend herself. There's something with the contract too, potentially. Maybe that's why she hasn't been able to move forward, because maybe she actually did sign a kind of an ironclad contract. She has to pay herself out of the contract, or she has to figure something out. I think there's something behind the scenes that we don't know about when it comes to her money and being tied in this, like, you know, menage a trois situation. It's definitely in regards to that former, the Queen of Swords could be Blueface as well. He is an air sign. I know I think Jade's like a Scorpio or some shit, but he's an air sign. So he could be more feminine energy, or she could be the queen of the castle. I don't know, but a lot of this money ties into love. So she needs to really, this is matching up. Something with a contract. I think she's going to possibly reveal, or maybe she is secretly, maybe there's an NDA she had to sign or something like that. But there's something with the contract she hasn't been talking about, and she's ready to speak on it. The reason why I'm saying, the reason I'm saying that she's ready to speak on it is because with the Queen of Pentacles, she's about to be about her money. She's really going to be like, nah, I want all of my bread. Ooh, yeah, there's some sneaky shit happening over here. And she knows who to go after. All right, so let's get for love. We have 5 of Cups upright. The High Priestess reverse. 10 of Coins reverse. Oh my gosh. And the 5 of Wands reverse. She is deeply hurt. I don't care how much she says she's moved on from this person. In the physical, she has moved on. We see her physically moving on. Emotionally and spiritually, honey, please. This girl hasn't started to really fully move on yet. She's still really hurt. She's disappointed and there's some regrets because she honestly was giving her all, and honestly she wasn't paying attention. She wasn't using her intuition. I think she knows she should have left a long time ago from the situation, but I commend her now, especially with the 5 of Wands. She's walking away from the situation. We're not going to see a love triangle anymore, guys. And if we do, it's going to take a minute. I'm talking about it's going to be so random. It'd be like, what the fuck? They're all of a sudden started talking again. 2024 is not going to be her in Blueface. I could tell you that right now. I just know right now with love is she just wants to get over it. She wants to be over the conflict. She wants to grieve this relationship in peace, in a sense. I think that's why she gets so irritated with him just constantly going at it, because for her, I think they're so used to this. He's so used to her being on this roller coaster, right? Jumping on this roller coaster, or this ferret circus, as he calls it. And jumping in this negativity is what they're used to. They're used to this kind of, so her actually saying, you know what, I'm off this ride, I'm out of this circus. She really does want to grieve this relationship behind closed doors. She wants to be able to move on. She has a lot of regret. She's disappointed in herself a lot. She's honestly really disappointed in herself, that I think she even has some regret. Like, I honestly wouldn't be surprised if she ever said, you know what, for my money, like, I'd give up all the money in the world just to be happy. I'd give up all the money in the world just to have like a good, happy, healthy relationship, because she was blinded by that opportunity as well. And that's a big regret from her. Oh yeah. Because she knows her not being connected with her intuition. That's why she has to revamp herself. She lost her way. She stopped listening to herself. She started listening to other people. I honestly think she's trying to turn her life completely around. And if people don't believe it, I think we need to start really believing it. I think we're going to see some maturity in her next year. Not saying she's going to be perfect, because the girl's still going to be crazy, but she's going to be a little bit more mature. Okay, why else is the 5 of Cups here? Queen of Wands, yeah, because she stunted her own career. She kind of put her career, it's like it's like, Kendall, what do you mean she stunted her career? Like, she became trending because of Blueface. Yes, that is the case, but what she really wanted to be known for is overshadowed because of the situation. So that's a regret of hers. Not being seen with the value of herself, but being seen based off of her drama with others. Yeah, Temperance, it wasn't a good idea. And honestly, it fell flat. 7 of Cups reversed. It wasn't a right decision. She needs to go back to the drawing board, because it wasn't the way she wanted. Give me more. Ace of Swords. She was lying to herself and thinking it could work. Lying to herself and thinking they were going to be an item. The Lovers here reverse. It was a very toxic love. Toxicity, a lot of lies, a lot of self-deprecating thoughts. Like it really fucks with her self-esteem. Look at who's that. I wasn't even going to accept the card, but the fact that he came out, yeah, I wasn't accepted. King of Swords tried to come out. What the fuck? Look at this. I wish I hold my hand, and look what's underneath the deck. 5 of Swords. This is shit. You just put toxic love. So there's a lot of regret. She needs to heal. That's all she's trying to do. Yeah, she's beating herself up about it a lot. 8 of Swords. So if you see her connected with someone, I don't think it's the right thing to do. Her thing right now was going, I don't really know how long this is, unless they're genuine friends, her and this new person, unless they're genuine friends, it's not gonna last long, because this kind of new love she has going on, because I know like the tats and shit already started, it's the only way she knows how to love. She needs to change that. That's something that she needs to change about herself, and that's what Spirit's trying to ask her, is how you love. Not how hard you love, but how you love. And what she's doing is getting herself right into a situation, and I don't think she realizes it. That's why I honestly feel like the High Priestess is reversed, because I feel like we're her still trying to move on and saying, oh, well, I really like this new person. I like my new boo, and, all this kind of stuff. Like, that's fine and dandy, but I think you, again, haven't grieved enough. So what she's doing right now, is that typical? In order for me to get from over somebody is underneath somebody else. Okay, girl, get underneath that if you want to. I don't really feel like it's not gonna last long. Let's be real. Okay, that's what my gut is telling me. All right, so let's go ahead and see What is the next block? What's biggest block in her life? King of Wands reverse, Ten of Swords, Page of Cups, going back and forth, being impulsive. You know, still reliving this painful ending over and over and over and over again. You know, being insecure, not really moving on right away. You know, I think honestly having the expectations of maybe they are a part of her isn't, again, she's grieving, she's healing. Give me more for the king of, and honestly I think her biggest block is her, in a sense of not really realizing that she needs to move on, because a lot of the time she did show up as a Queen of Wands before, right? And that's how she kind of, did she show up as a Queen of Wands? No, sorry, that was another reading. The reason why I'm saying, well, no, she did when I clarified it. The reason why I'm saying, I'm sorry, no, she didn't. The reason I'm saying that she is the King of Wands reverse is because her masculine energy, she's not activated her masculine energy. The King of Wands is a go-getter, is a passionate person. They're creative. They're, you know, they're really like, they're fiery, they're loyal. They're like, you know, we're all in, we're doing it. And they're just really tunnel vision. And being this way, and her impulsive behavior, instead of focusing on her music, now focusing on a new relationship, is going to be her biggest block, because she has to realize you're not healed yet and you're not emotionally mature enough to really get the relationship that you feel like you want. Baby, you gonna have a lot of hood love story tales unless you get this life together, because the way you love is standing in your way. Not how hard you love, not whom you, it's the way you love, and especially the way you love yourself. I don't think she's really learned to truly love herself just yet. She's going to need a little bit of time. So her impulsiveness of getting into something else and going towards a new direction, that's, you know, and really kind of spiraling low-key on her own, that's standing in her way. She needs to chill out. I'm not even going to clarify that. I really feel like that's the case. So what is the likely outcome for Chrisean? What are the next steps for her? Look at this, Magician reverse. I'm telling you, Queen of Cups reverse. She needs to fucking heal. She needs to not, we have the Magician reverse, the Queen of Cups reverse, and the Three of Wands reverse. She's not really going to be doing much. I think it's going to be at a standstill. She doesn't really have a solid team. She's kind of being really emotionally impulsive, you know, definitely still trying to be a new mommy, still trying to, you know, adjust to life and stuff like that. I honestly feel like she's kind of going to fizzle out. I hate to say this. Don't hate me. I don't think she's going to be on top. I think she's going to start showing her emotional side, an emotional destructive side. And I think what she needs to do is start really focusing on herself, right? I think what she needs to do is definitely start gaining some confidence within herself. I definitely think that what she needs to do is she needs to start planning for the future instead of just doing all this willy-nilly and just going off of pure emotion. She needs to develop and have a good team behind her if she wants to have some type of longevity. But a lot of things, you notice how a lot of people now, and I just saw something today, like I really feel like people are starting to kind of turn on her. That's what's happening. People are low-key starting to turn on her, because a lot of people are all over this. A lot of people just like, I don't want to bring this with me into 2024. Can we leave this toxic ass shit in 2023? And I think that's what's really happening. A lot of people are going to start holding her accountable for some things that she's going through, instead of, you know, them saying, oh sis, I'm so bad, I feel bad for you. They're going to say, well, wait a minute. You decided to, you know, so she's going to have to learn about accountability. I think that's her next journey, is learning more about accountability, learning that, you know, learning to love herself, you know, learning to break through this codependency that she's had with other people. Definitely. And there will be some delays. What are these delays? Because her long-term goals are going to be delayed. What are the delays in? Money. Delays in money. Give me more. What are the more delays? Yeah, see, Knight of Wands and her wish fulfillment. She's going to be delayed if she doesn't heal her emotions. She's going to be super delayed if she doesn't move on. There's a lot of delays in her getting her wish fulfillment. That's because right now she's not thinking clearly. She might be still working behind the scenes of what we see there, but I don't think she's working as hard as she needs to be or has the right team, okay? All right, so last minute angel oracle advice. We have it's up to you and no. Oh, my God. Are they going to be together? Hell no. Hell no. And will she be able to give her life back together? Girl, this is completely up to you, because all of this is about, again, accountability. Where your next life, what next step of your life is going to happen, it's up to you. Are you going to end up going back to this person, or are you going to learn a lesson? Because even though her new love interest is nothing like, isn't her old interest, right? If she doesn't change the way she loves, she's going to end up right back into a situation. She needs therapy. No offense, and all due respect, sis. You need to have a good therapist on deck so you can work through a lot of these things, so you can protect yourself better and have a better mind and better grasp of what you want and where you're headed next in life. Okay. All right, y'all. So I appreciate you tapping into this reading. If it means, if it resonated for you guys, comment below, smash the like button on the way out. And on that note, I'll see you guys later.